Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely amusing. First, we'll get to, before we talk about Trump testifying against former agent Peter Strzok and others in a deposition, because essentially he'll be testifying because an appeals court just denied DOJ request to block Trump deposition and lawsuit by ex-FBI officials. But that's not the really amusing thing. The really amusing thing we'll get to right here, okay? FBI agent text disclosed by Justice Watchdog. We'll stop Trump from becoming president. This is CNBC. New York Times top agent said Bureau would stop Trump from becoming president. Okay, it's right there. Do you know when you hear, oh, that's a fantasy, a conspiratorial theory? You can't make this up, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Trump campaign. Okay, no, he won't become president. It says right there, we'll stop it. In the exchange in August of 2016. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. Look, I think that you need the Federal Bureau of Investigation and other agencies to protect the country. Okay, and with all due respect to former agent Peter Strzok and others who want Trump to testify in a deposition, I'm sure they did some good for the country. I'm sure they did some good things for the country that we don't know about. But getting involved in electoral politics, getting involved in trying to stop somebody from becoming president. So, according to these text messages that Agent Strzok texted, according to the reporting, okay, if Democrats saw this and then Clinton was indicted, and then they used the dossier to investigate Bill and Hillary, they wouldn't be happy. They would say, oh my God, the text messages show that agents wanted to stop Clinton from becoming president. If the shoe were on the other foot and hit subscribe to this channel right now, they would say, well, obviously, you have people trying to stop Clinton and Democrats from the Oval Office. Here, Vox Axios, here, we'll stop it text. The IG reports most inflammatory. I love Vox. The obvious takeaway, though, from this is that you had agents that wanted to stop Trump. It's right here. We'll stop Trump. Okay? So if you don't like Trump, that's fine. But we live in a democracy. We have the Constitution. I thought that people care about laws and they care about the voice of people being heard. You don't want very powerful people who are unelected officials to stop candidates that they don't like. And you do that by investigating endlessly based on absurd allegations. You also do that by ignoring. So the Honorable Peter Strzok and James Comey, and I have the Honorable James Comey and others on this, the Honorable James Comey in a press conference, you can watch the short on this channel. Again, Strzok and McCabe and Comey and all of these people probably did a lot of good things as well that we don't know about. Okay, some are veterans and God bless them for their service. Some, they probably protected the country in ways that we'll never know, maybe. I'm trying to be as gracious as possible here and generous as possible in my evaluation. But I'm sorry, if you have top officials who allow computer servers with top secret intel, SAP intel, beyond top secret, and you're part of counterintelligence, and hit subscribe to this channel right now. Counterintelligence. You're supposed to counter the intelligence agencies of other countries. Okay, we need an intel community. We don't need them within the American political system. Okay, they should not really be, heard from, and they should just simply protect this country from adversaries abroad. And if potentially their adversaries, inside because of adversaries abroad, yeah, then protect the country. But not picking a side, a political side, and not picking a candidate. So when you have private servers with top secret intel, whether it's Comey or McCabe or Strzok or Clapper or Brennan or any of these people, nobody has explained how Hillary Clinton and President Obama's administration created a server network, designed and devised a network of servers that siphoned, that took and transferred top secret and classified data in the form of emails and perhaps other forms of communication from secure government networks onto a private, at one point unencrypted servers. Okay, so that is, from a counterintelligence perspective, the Mount Olympus, the greatest possible, the gold standard of criminality. You can't get more, you can't do something more illegal than have your own server and transfer classified and top secret and special access program intelligence from the US government onto your own computer with like your own Facebook account, okay, or whatever, your own Twitter account. I mean, Facebook and Twitter, I don't think that she would have had on her her systems, but it's not possible. By the way, I think Hillary Clinton will be the 24 nominee for the Democratic Party. I can't. If she does not the 24, it'll be 28, then 32, then 36. Eventually, 50 years from now, she'll be back. If she's not back, next year. But anyway, it's impossible. Why am I harping on this? I'm harping on this because you have people who within intel agencies who are going to say we're going to stop Trump. They'll text each other, "We'll stop Trump," and they have the power to really do so, or at least try to do so. Okay, in America, you stop somebody from becoming a candidate by voting for the other candidate. You don't go ahead as an unelected official and stop them and prevent them and make 70 or 80,000 or 60,000 in 60 million in 2016. You don't say to 60 million people, "Oh yeah, we don't like your candidate, so we're going to stop him." Now we get to appeals court denies DOJ's request to block Trump deposition. Strzok and Page and others, perhaps, I think it's both of them, maybe others, are suing for wrongful termination. But they were even kicked off of the Mueller probe, so there you go. Why? Because they wanted to, very likely because they wanted to stop Trump from becoming president. I mean, am I wrong here? Am I wrong here? Is it perhaps I'm not only unethical and un-American, but is it also illegal to stop somebody, to investigate somebody because you have the power to do so? These were very powerful people. McCabe and Comey and Clapper and Brennan and Strzok and Page. These are all very powerful people. They're not like an average, everyday American citizen who just votes and goes about their business. They're actually talking about stopping people from becoming president. Can you or I stop anyone from becoming president? No. And now they're on MSNBC and CNN. Of course, the New York Times and the Washington Post love them because they oppose Trump. But here, a federal court on Friday denied the Justice Department's request to block former President Donald Trump from sitting for a deposition. So the DOJ doesn't want him to sit because he's just going to explain how he doesn't like them. I don't know why their attorneys would want Trump to testify. He had the power in the executive branch to fire anyone, from the director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation to anyone else in the intel community, because they're part of the executive branch. So I don't get it. I don't understand why you would want former President Donald Trump to explain, to air his grievances in a court of law. Okay, because that deposition would be grounds for another special counsel. I believe a special counsel in the future, let's say Trump gets the Oval Office, would be able to use that deposition to then investigate all the people who set up and framed Trump. Okay, or perhaps the people who wanted to stop Trump, because Trump is going for, let's say, political reciprocity. He's going to investigate the people who investigated him, and it won't just be the Mueller probe. It'll be the Durham probe. It'll be other investigations by the DOJ whenever he gets back the Oval Office. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe to this channel. I don't know why you would want Trump in a deposition, airing like out all the dirty laundry and all the reasons why these people were fired. Give me your thoughts below, or that he was part of the process as a president, which the Constitution allows him to do. Give me your thoughts. Thank you.